Okay. So, price is already doing what I thought it was gonna do. So I'm trying to be careful here. Um, fuck me. What are we doing, dude? Are we gonna get more volume, or are we gonna do something crazy? What are we gonna do here? Okay, so basically, I want to try and explain this, but I don't. I don't want to like miss this move either. Um, yeah. So 4 hour. Look, we got like a giant ass dump overnight. We were right at the bottom of this wick. I can see a continuation to like the top of these wicks, possibly the bottom of this wick, or this like more like support on 1 hour, like mini support, you know. That's just all I can draw because we're at like a big ass level of support for like current time frames. So I mean, I don't really see like a bunch happening here unless we break. I don't see buys. Buys are really risky here. I mean, I might wait for a price to bounce back up, possibly. And I mean, it could do like, something up to here, or, like a 50% retracement. But I don't really know. I mean, I guess the most that could happen is it could come back up to here. But I really think it's just going to keep dumping. I mean, just look at price right now. It's already creating more wicks. See if maybe we can do the same thing as yesterday, get like a little rejection. Or maybe we can create support. This is technically rejecting right here. That's like wicks. Price trap. Looking at this from like price is not gonna want to break. Oh, see. Yeah, now we're looking at. Oh, see, it's only on me anyway. Fucking A. Okay. Yeah, so. I mean. Price is playing with my soul right now. See, normally I would have taken that trade, but it's way early. Would have been an impulse entry. We're looking at the hourly chart right now. It's 5 a.m. I got up pretty early for this shit. Anyways, back onto this in case you guys didn't see it. We got. What do we have? Support here. Which now hasn't quite yet become resistance on the 4 hour. But I could definitely see just like a wick here, possibly back into the zone, and then we could go back up, do like a little doji right here because price is just acting up. So I mean, we could continue on to this. Oops. Price is already acting up. Damn it. I could see this. You know, we already have basically be like that. Jesus. Man. Is that what we're doing right now? Really trying to monitor this 15 minutes, 5 minutes. We still gotta break this before I would look at buys, because we could definitely have buys from there. I just don't feel comfortable taking them, because if I went with buys, then if I went with buys, then we would be going against trend. If we did have buys, it would look something like that, which would be in confluence with this 50 EMA, even though I don't really use the EMAs all that often, just because it's not really part of the current strategy I'm running. But I mean, if we wanted to be safe, we could say something like this, you know, maybe like 50 points, which is not unheard of. I mean, it did move like 200 overnight. So, you know, if it moved 200 in 4 hours, I'm about to get mathematical on you, but that's about 50 pips an hour. So, I mean, like, you know, definitely could see something like that. Especially since we're moving into New York session. We have a little bit of news this morning about unemployment claims. And then we have a little bit of news in later. So, I mean, we have unemployment claims, natural gas, crude oil, consumer inventory, or crude oil inventories and consumer credit. But it's not really like major move. The only thing that I could see that would really affect price is like unemployment claims, which is why I'm up a little earlier. Oh, this morning. Yeah. Guess we just have to see what happens, because that's all we ever do. See what happens. And naturally, Joseph would probably draw something like this. But also another thing I saw was that we never had a wick. See, we're already breaking outside of this shit, but, you know, I guess I could draw it just to draw it. But technically, if we close on the 15 minute, then this is kind of invalid anyway. So, which we're about to close on the 5. So, I mean, it's kind of invalid, so I'll probably just end up erasing it anyway. Yeah, that shit's hella invalid. But anyways, if we go on to the 4 hour, I know this sounds kind of crazy, but look at that. Right there. There's no wick. There's a wick downside, but there's not a wick up. So price is going to come back up, I think, and probably try and just create a wick, which again, I think is just going to make a fucking doji. And then after the doji, there's not going to be no move left for us. Might only even come up something like that, like 30 pips. So I might as well just create that line. TP1, as they call it. But again, that would be, you're kind of looking clean breakage, which if I come down onto the 5 minute, probably wouldn't even get that. But who knows? Maybe it'll break earlier. Or maybe it won't even break. Because I see one or two things happening. I know this is going to sound crazy, but I don't think if we do even break this area right here, the most I see is it coming down to like here, because we did have a lot of movement last night. So that being said, since we had a lot of movement, there's not really like that much movement left to be had. And I mean, if it does break and continue to move down, then fantastic. But do I see that happening? I don't know. But crazy. What can we have with price? Price might come down here, do this shit again, and then just shoot up, possibly, right around here. And we might just play around until 7. I will go for nothing, and then maybe it'll start coming back down, or maybe it will just continue up. Or maybe we just continue up from here, break out a little bit, do one of these jaunts, reject, and then we can do this, reject, and continue on. I see that being like most likely for the upside on this one. We could have like a little bit of a rejection, but I think if we did have a rejection, it's not going to result in a giant dump just because there's not like big news today. Yeah, because I think everybody's just kind of careful with their trades today. And usually when people are careful with their trades, they just, prices tends to move slower. But I think everybody's being real careful with their trades just because we're at like a key level for price to just start dumping on us. So everybody's trying to be real careful, at least institutions, to not dump the price. Or maybe that is what they want, but we wouldn't know until price starts moving around. But my guess is that they don't want price dumping, and they're probably just going to steadily move it up instead of being so volatile on the other days. Like I said, we might get like just like a doji, a 4-hour doji, where again, I mean, you can kind of see like what that would look like. You would have this. Oh shoot, I'm not too good with this pencil yet, but it would be something like this. Long ass wick to where it's already like wick 2, and just be dojiing it up. Gotta love fucking dojis, right? But that's just because of where we're at. There's not like a whole lot of body here, and there's not really like a clear support to be had. What is today? Anyways, it's the 8th. This was the 16th midweek. This was the 11th, 18th. Typically big dumps and movements happen midweek. We might just be getting to like that level again, because I mean, where were we at on the 8th over here? And we were coming up, but usually we're looking at like midweek news. This is not midweek news yet. That'll be next week. So that being said, might not be quite ready to dump yet or shoot off. But the past couple midweeks, we've just had dumps. 16th, we started the dump. 16th, 17th, 18th, dumps. 11th, 12th. And then the 13th, we started to come back up. So we got both in 1 week. That was cool. But for now, we're not midweek yet. And price is being trashy. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this video until we start getting some more movement. I know I said that last time and I didn't start it up again, so but I'm gonna just go ahead and pause it for now. Okay, so I'll put it back up, not because like price is starting to act up, but unemployment claims were negative, so that's cool. Unemployment claims were negative, so that's feeding my cells. Just saying, feeding my cells. So now, what am I thinking? So, someone's money's gonna get snatched. That's what I'm thinking. These just might be our rejections right here. To go ahead and continue to downside. I might take a position here with a super small stop loss. If we get it, because technically this is 1, 2 rejections, and if we have another candle close downward, then I would feel comfortable taking a trade here. I would. I know it's kind of early, but yeah, I definitely think we could continue back down here again. At least until like right around there. Just because there has to be like some negativity. Even if we came down to like here, we're at like 56 pips. But just based on like price of where it is right now, I could see that happening. Plus we had some negativity. If it does end up breaking out from this resistance level, then got a couple rejections. I want to see it close. Below here. Lower than expected. And I'm taking it. Fuck it. Keep stops just above. And we're gonna target like 20. And let price just do its thing. Risking it for the biscuit. Okay. So we tapped in half our order. Rest will be at break even. Four, 215. That's where we entered. And maybe stop loss is already at break even though. So we're risk free. I could close with some more profits now, but we're just gonna let it ride. If we start to get like over 50% of this candle here, which I mean we kind of already do, but if I start to see anything janky, then I'll just pull it out. Like right. Bro, don't text me right now, please. Yo, what the fuck? Oh. Yeah. Put me on some. Put me on some. Okay, so we've seen one trade. Yeah, that was trade one. I'm gonna go ahead and copy that and just post it here for myself. Might as well just post it real quick. Let me pause this because I don't want to. What's the fucked up part is we barely got waked out, but hey, profit is profit is profit. Always. 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 Okay, so other than my early morning shenanigans, we got a couple things that would make me take a sell again, just because I feel like that was really early, and you know that was not all the move that we could get. This move right here was about 60 pips, which hey, it's not bad at all. If you took a sniper entry here, then you know you could like sniper entries here would have got you 60 pips. Cool. You would have been chilling. But um, I wouldn't have taken that just because. I mean, I guess I could have taken it here on this break, but I wanted to see one more breakthrough just for my own sanity. So I ended up taking here and oops, I always be forgetting. Took it here and you see we got like 30 pips, so half the move. Still good, still good, still really good. 30 pips is amazing, and I'll keep that same energy. Yeah. I'll be just cracking myself up sometimes. Um, man, this was like a 50% here. So if we come down onto 5 minutes, this was actually a little retracement, and maybe, yeah, I didn't really see that, but even if, I guess not, but maybe, maybe. Just barely, but it's either way, still a little bit of a retracement, so I can't like, I mean, it makes sense why the take profit was so low, just because I didn't trust it. But it's possible that we might come back down and try and touch it again. You see, we establish another little mini support right here. Another support. So we got 2 supports, 3 supports, really. 3 little mini fucking baby supports of 5 minutes in the last few things. See, the only thing is now we're getting like one of these things. Trend within a trend? Oh my god. It's craziness. But it's more like that. So really we're just in a price trap. So that's cool. Cool. What else do we have? Anything going on larger time frames that I missed? I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Hella ugly. There's a spider on my wall. I'm gonna freak out. Get away from me. Oh my gosh. He saw me now. Get away from me. Spider, be gone. Okay. Oh my gosh. What just happened? Is he still on me? Fuck. I can't lose focus because of the spider. God damn it. So, anyways, back to what I was saying before I get attacked, salted by a spider. Yeah, I'm still kind of like, there's not really a whole lot of trend going on. We have the beginning of a rejection forming, really. I mean, technically we had like one. I would consider this maybe 2 rejections, and then if this forms by 6, that's a break, and possibly a reason to start looking for buys. Buy? You say? Buy would be your bias, but price is dumping. Yeah, I don't fucking know. I'm crazy, yo. Gotta have my coffee in the morning. Got to have it. All right, I'm putting y'all on pause again until price starts moving. Thank you. So, another thing I noticed that this could be is maybe a double top on lower time frames. It might be a reason to take another sell, but I'm not really feeling taking another sell again right now. The only reason I say that is because we had something similar, I guess. The only thing that make me skeptical of this being a double top is we have this right here. But this would be like so many rejections to this area again that maybe I could take another sell. Maybe I was just early on it. But I really just see like more like a buy happening, even though the news was negative. But we'll see what happens. If we get a close outside, then I'll take another sell. You know, YOLO. Stop loss at around 18 pips. And target the same low. We'll see what happens. What do you guys think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Oh, he says, I think you ain't getting shit. Me too. Don't do this to me. We still got 46 seconds to see what happens. Ouch. 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 Oh my gosh. Stop. Chasing price around like a fucking dog. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, YOLO. Break even. Break even. Oh, stressful. Okay. I feel like I should just be done for the day already. I know it's super early to say some shit like that, isn't it? I just don't want to take any more risk. That was insane. What did I even run here? 10 pip stop loss. We took for like 20 pips. I just didn't feel comfortable. I actually pulled out like half, really. Because I did not feel comfortable in that trade. And I mean, you can see why. Price is just not acting the way I want it to at all. Probably because we were going to get a buy. I mean, we see prices starting to form like a little mini uptrend type shit. So that's cool. It's just like, is price going to keep pump or dump at this point, really? Pump or dump, pump or dump, pump or dump. Make a decision. I might just make some more fucking coffee. Shit's stressing me out. Yes, yes, you stress me out trading. You do. You do, you do, you do. Stress me right the fuck out of my mind. I think this just might be like a pre-push, honestly. Price is just not, it's not where it needs to be at. Because, I mean, even if we, I think what's going to happen is it's going to come down here and try to play around, maybe try to break, and then by 6:30 when the price opens up, it's just going to go like that. Yeet. Eat, eat, eat. But I won't be taking any buys unless we break this area right here. And then I can say like, yep, I can see buys. But otherwise, I'm still in sell mode. Ferragamo. Gamagichi. Alright, I'm gonna go make some coffee. Sad face. So as you can see, we did have a double top and we broke. We had a little neck break, you know, snap your neck, break your neck, touch your toes, all that shit. Hold on. All right, guess we're on our own today, boys and girls, ladies and gents. Okay, so let's try to start breaking this down again. Okay, so we got a couple different things going on. I mean, it looks like overall, like on the 5-minute chart, we have also like possibly a double top as well. So realistically, we would be looking for a break in this right here, if for like safe, because if we would have held this, then we could have caught more pips. But since we're not, since I'm not still in the trade, I'm not gonna take it here in the middle. So basically, we'd be looking for like a break right here to confirm that this is a double top and that we can continue down to the bottom. You know, like I said, I do have this area kind of marked up where down here would be like a take profit. But again, I would need to see like a break of this like neckline essentially in order to confirm any sort of like, okay, this is a double top. If this was an uptrend, double tops are invalid. But since we're still in a downtrend right now, because we never broke this trend line, we never broke any significant area. We didn't even break this like lower high right here. I mean, you could say, yeah, no, we didn't break shit. So like, basically, we're just waiting for this to break this support level, and then if we do get that break, then we can continue down to the downside. Only because I got spooked and pulled out of the trade. But hey, shit happens sometimes. It does happen like that because I am looking for more confirmations because I'm just trying to stay safe. I'm trying to protect my capital. It doesn't make sense for me to just hop into any trade, you know. But that's just me. That's just me. But if we get price rejecting and coming back up, like if we do get price breaking, if we do get price breaking this area right here, this resistance, then that could be reason to take a buy. Dow futures, what? Dow futures now indicate 500-point Thursday decline as bond rally continues. Okay. Initial jobless claims rise in early July. So we got both of those news. And next news would be at 8 a.m. That was really significant. But I'm not gonna wait until 8 a.m. to trade. So, I mean, realistically, we're hoping jobless claims have some effect on this and just give it a volume to just push. But given that last night did move so much, like I said, I'm not expecting anything significant. I'm tired of trading this range right here because price is just in a big ass box at this point. This whole thing is just a price trap. So I don't even feel comfortable trading anymore until we do something, until we break something, This isn't even really valid anymore. I'm tired of looking at that on my screen. This is like 50% of the whole thing. That's why price is acting up like 50% of the whole price trap, which is it's so funny how things work like that, isn't it? Like, I can literally measure this out and let's see where we're at. 60. Literally, like almost exactly 120. Yeah, see, funny how things work out like that. But this is like 50% right here, where we had created like a little neckline support. So I mean, it makes sense why this would be our support for breaking through, and also like our little neckline as well. Because once we start breaking down that, so like if you wanted to look at this like this, so check this out. If I were to draw from here all the way to the top and say, okay, yeah, this is 50%. Once we start breaking into this zone and then past this zone, then any sort of like calling it a retracement is becoming invalid because we're just breaking that retracement, which is more of like a continuation. So looking at it from that perspective, it makes sense why this is such a significant area, because if we continue to break this area, then that's just making me feel more like we're gonna take a sell, because whether we go down or whether we go up, this is our retracement area. So I mean, this is 50% of the whole entire price trap. So whether price comes down and moves into this area, I know that this is 50% of my retracement going up. And whether it comes all the way down to here and then comes back up here, I know that's 50% of the retracement, going down. So it's a significant area in that if it breaks one way or another, then that becomes like more of the bias. If it's on one side or the other of that area, that's going to be my bias to either take a sell or take a buy. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know how much more simple than that you can get. This is going to be a long ass video. Longest one. 45 minutes so far. But that's okay. More food for thought. Foo. You need foo for thought. Yeesh. Right now, price just acting up, boy. I still think we're going to get a break. I know I've said I thought a lot of different stuff, but now price is over here. We could just see a break to the downside. Clean break. Wouldn't that be so nice? Jump in, boom, catch 50 pips, and then just go about the rest of my day living like a boss. Wouldn't that be great? Huh. We'll see. Price says, you thought, Sean. You thought. Other option is we continue to the upside. There's only one of two things that's going on here. been pretty clear. Either we buy or we sell. Trading isn't that complicated, is it? Buy or sell? Which one do you do? Mm-hmm. And then close your order. There's 3 steps. That's where most people get fucked up. Close your order. What does that mean? It means get the fuck out of the trade. Get out of the trade. See. Now we're creating this. Just adapting the price, you guys. Just adapting the price. I guess by definition, this would be a double top. Like, it's literally mirroring the same exact move. You got this and this. These look exactly the same. 2 double tops inside of a double top. Is this Inception? I must be dreaming right now. That was earlier. Good shit, Sean. That's also why I'm not rushing a trade. Because I already took pips today, so I'm not gonna be like aggressive to trading. If I do take a trade, it's gonna be conservative because I don't want to fuck up my profits trying to be greedy. You feel me? That greed is a bitch. That greedy, don't be greedy. Don't get greedy. If you get greedy, the market gonna get greedy with your money. That's what you don't want. The market gonna take your shit. That's what we do not want. Absolutely not. Oh, I need to go wake up my girlfriend. Oops. Was not supposed to be on that. Oops. Okay. Yeah, we're recording. Are we just gonna be trapped inside of a price trap all session long, bro? What does my life come to? Staring at red and blue bars all day. That's what. Thinking about switching up the feng shui a little bit of the charts. But I don't know. I'm just so used to seeing this. I don't wanna mess myself up. You know what I'm saying? It's just real easy to see. Isn't it so fucked up? We subjectify red to being down. Why not red be up? That's what I say. Start a fucking movement. Jesus. Look, I don't know about you guys, but price is acting up right now. And we're not getting like no breaks. Technically, I guess we could have had a couple rejections. And this could be more reasoning for a buy. Could have had a couple rejections of like a 50% retracement on a 5 minute. But again, even the extension doesn't bring us like that much further outside of um, our zone. It really just keeps us in our zone. So for that, I think it's kind of invalid to put that thought out in the air. Plus, on the 15 minute, it's not really, you know, invalid. This is why I say I hate fibs. For I don't hate fibs, but fibs can steer you the wrong way if you don't know what the fuck you're doing with them. And for me, I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily say I know what I'm doing with fibs. Like, I would not say that at all. Technically, we might have even already gotten our extension, so this could just be invalid, or it could just be the same retracement and just come back down again. But the extension is right around like our take profit area, but I'm going to be conservative with this and say if I take a buy, again, it's going to be above this area. Just because I'm not trading this price trap zone. And I don't like fibs because, again, they can steer you the wrong way if you don't know what you're doing with them. And you start throwing fibs everywhere, like fib. Cannot do your analysis just solely based off of fibs, because I could literally draw fibs from fucking anywhere. I could draw a fib from right here. I could be like, oh my gosh, wow, look at this area. We've had a little bit of upward movement, and then we started to have some retracement. Oh, I see right here. If we get a little bit of a retracement area, then this would be like our perfect area of, interest, and then we could have an extension up to here, catch like 15 pips. Yeah, you could draw a fucking fib anywhere. That shit, you'll be chasing fibs all day. And every time you break your fib, you're like, I gotta draw a new one. I gotta draw a new one every single day. Can you guys tell I'm hyped up off of the coffee right now? I'm moving. This is good. I've been up for like an hour and a half now. It's fucking 6 a.m., 6:20. West Coast time. West Coast. Yeah, I get up for you fucks in New York. Lucky bastards get up, have your bagel and shit. Not me. I had to prep my coffee for last night. I had my pot ready for last night. Got up this morning, cooked my coffee, came in here, started talking to you. I don't have time for my bagels. I'm not that fancy. I'm over here scrubbing. Y'all can shower, shit, shave. You feel me? If you live on the East Coast, be thankful. Be thankful. Hey, but at the same time, I don't have to trade London's. If I wanted to trade London session, I could do so at like midnight. Y'all got to do it at 3 a.m. Probably never traded London session a day in your life. Almost guaranteed. Almost guaranteed. But me, I've been in that London session grind. That's how your boy started off. That is how your boy started off. Because I was not trying to get up at 4:45 in the morning. But now look at me. What is this? I'm actually disappointed in how price is moving right now. We could just... Excuse me. Like, look at this. I just want you to... You see this? Wedge. On the 50% line. This is why I'm not taking shit here. This is so ugly. This is the ugliest price action ever. Promise. Doesn't get uglier than this. Anybody taking buys or sells around here? Explain to me how. Where? Houseway. ¿Dónde estás? Yeah, we see that. No reason to continue with it.
Um, man,
New York session opens in 7 minutes. I'll come grab you guys before then. I'm just gonna put you on pause so you don't have to sit here and watch this ugly ass. Ugly.